Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. How are you? And welcome back to Green Hill Gaming, where I share my passion of video games with the whole wide world. In this special Christmassy live stream, Sonic, aka Sonic Claus, will be dressing up for Christmas in Sonic Frontiers. So sit back, relax, but as always, and more importantly, enjoy the live stream. Hello, Nash. Merry Christmas to you. How are you? As always, Nash, you are very, very welcome to Green Hill Gaming for this special Christmassy live stream, because Sonic Claus is coming to town. Sonic Claus is coming to town. Sonic Claus is coming to town. See, Santa couldn't make it, so Sonic stepped in. So Sonic is going to dress up for Christmas in this live stream. You are more than welcome, Nash, and I'm glad that you are keeping well. Okay, it's time for Sonic to dress up with the holiday chair suit. This is absolutely free to download across all platforms. The holiday chair suit. Once you equip it, Sonic will have a lovely little Santa hat, and even like a red, like Christmassy Santa jacket as well. He has no pants, which makes it a bit, I'm not going to lie, slightly disturbing. You know, when you have like cartoony animal characters, right? And like they don't wear clothes. Like Sonic doesn't wear clothes. You don't see him. He just wears shoes. So sometimes it's kind of weird when you think about that, you know? Like the only thing he's wearing is shoes. And like, no, he's going to be wearing a hat and a jacket, but nothing else. It's just, maybe it's just me, but it's just, sometimes it's hard to kind of not think about that. Anyway, without making the live stream into some kind of weird furry section of Pornhub, let's get stuck into the actual game. I am so sorry. I am absolutely shocking. I'm so immature. Let's continue. Look at it. Here it is. Sonic. I forgot the photo mode hasn't been added to the game yet, but photo mode is coming to Sonic Frontiers. I believe it's next year. Hopefully it will be early next year as opposed to, you know, mid or late next year. But here it is. Sonic has now dressed up for Christmas. He's got his tiny little Christmas hat. I thought it might be a little bit bigger, to be honest with you. But still, that is nice to see. A nice little, quite literally, little Santa Christmas hat on his noggin. And you can see his Christmassy jacket as well. And his shoes and nothing else. Just nothing else. Okay. Now, do you know when Sonic Team and Sega released the marketing images for this Christmas costume, they showed like ice and snow, and for the life of me, I cannot remember what part of the game, like which island actually has the ice and snow. If anyone knows that or likes to look it up for me, I would be ever grateful, because I think it would be nice, like to kind of like, you know, go to that area, have a bit of snow or something. Sonic Claus is kicking some serious ass right now. Because Sonic Claus knows when you've been bad. And when Sonic Claus comes to the house of somebody that's been bad, he's going to kick your ass. He's not going to give you a bag of coal. He's going to put that bag over your head and suffocate you. Sorry. What the hell am I talking about? I'm so sorry. It's raining. If only it was snowing. Parry! Parry! This is the final island. This is the final island. This is Uranus Island, if I am pronouncing it correctly. I'd say I'm not, but final island. I'm looking for ice. I definitely saw ice in the marketing material that Sega released for this costume. Oh, if only I knew. If only I knew. Oh, do you know, it's a pity they didn't release... This would have been the perfect time for Sega to actually release the photo mode as well for the game. Because you would have been able to see like this costume up close and personal. It's like one of those mini Christmas hats. I'll have to get one then actually. I can't see there being ice on this level. Or the island. It's open zone. Merry, Merry Christmas to my lovely, lovely viewers. You're all very, very welcome to Green Hill Gaming for this Christmassy live stream where Sonic, aka Sonic Claus, is dressed up for Christmas. But he's looking for a bit of snow now, he's looking for a bit of ice. I'm actually tempted to do a third playthrough of Sonic Frontier. I'm not going to though. I'm not going to. Not because I don't really want to, but because I just have so many games to get round to completing. Not just on PlayStation, like, you know, God of War Ragnarok still has to be complete. You know, Gran Turismo 7 is still there. But I have games on my Switch as well that I need to get stuck into. Oh, Sonic is gonna drown. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to you, Sonic. He's dead. Last Christmas. Yeah, that was Sonic's Last Christmas. Terrible joke, isn't it? I don't think there's ice on this island. I'm going to go to the next island. Let me have a look and see. Do you know, even though there's a volcano on this island, I actually think this could actually be the island that has the ice and snow. Well, it's hard to say, like. I'm actually going to have to Google it because it'll be quicker. My lovely viewers, give me a few moments while I try to figure out which island actually has ice in. So, Frontiers. I just put in snow, right? Oh, someone literally just put in snow island. Wait, what? Huh? Having a reason for a snow-covered island. I think it's Ria Island. I just confirmed that now. Sonic Frontiers of Ria Island feels completely out of place. Come on, get to the part where it mentions ice, 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 baby. I'm not able to read the whole article. Okay, I actually think it's Ria Island. Okay, I'm going to try Ria Island. However it's pronounced. I don't know how it's pronounced. Did you get all the Chaos Emeralds? I did, even though it didn't show. I did, because when you complete the game, there's no new game plus, unfortunately, so it just takes you back to your previous game save. But I did indeed, I got all Chaos Emeralds. You know what's strange? Well, I was going to say that they don't give you anything for getting all the Chaos Emeralds, but the reality is you actually have to. You need to. It is compulsory to get all Chaos Emeralds on every island, because that's the only way that you can actually defeat the final Titan, or not the final Titan, but what the hell? This is the island I'm on. Oh no, it's not. So yeah. So there should be ice on this island. Is it hardly? No. I can't see there being ice on this island. I don't remember there being ice on this island. So I'm gonna have to. Sorry, I'm gonna have to go back to Googling. Where's the part where they mention ice? Because, like, do you know when you Google something? Having a reason for a snow-covered island, an island that is completely busted or something more unique. Ah! That's not the one. Wishing for a snow. Oh, that's. I can't find. I read it wrong. Just admire Sonic's Christmas costume if all else fails. They're showing, like, you can literally see. Oh, this is so annoying. Because they released artwork and you can literally see him standing on ice. Oh. Sonic Frontiers. What does it say? Sonic Frontiers, ice. Ice, ice, baby. I can't seem to come across anyone talking about ice. Someone says, what is the point of Sonic Frontiers? Wait, no. Third island is a volcano themed with hints of ice. Thank you! Whoever wrote that, thank you. Love you. So it actually is the volcanic themed. You wouldn't think it, would you? You wouldn't think that it's volcanic. Oh, I just missed Shadow and my dad. Ye are very welcome to Green Hill Gaming for a very Christmassy live stream, because Sonic Claus has not only come to town, but he came to Sonic Frontiers. He's all dressed up now, celebrating Sonic. He's got his Santa hat, his Christmas jacket. He's all ready to celebrate Christmas. So you're both very, very, very welcome to the live stream. How are you both keeping? Hope you're doing very, very well. Oh, I just seen that Shadow broke his PS3. What happened? Shadow the Hedgehog. Did Sonic get angry with you, Shadow the Hedgehog, and smash your PS3? Now, all joking aside, I'm actually sorry to hear that. I hope you get your PS3 sorted ASAP. But I'm actually I'm doing very well now, Shadow. Celebrating Christmas by playing Sonic Frontiers, because Sonic Claus has dressed up for Sonic. Hi, my son. How are you? Doing very, very well now. Thank you for asking. I watched the Sonic movie the other night on Netflix. Ah, did ya? Which one? There's actually a few. There's an animated series called Sonic Prime, and then there's 2 Sonic movies. Which one did you watch? Hey Shadow, hey John's dad. PS3 broke. Hey Nash. So yeah, Shadow, all joking aside, I do hope you get your PS3 fixed as soon as possible. So I have now located the ice. It's actually on Chaos Island. Oh, I can see it. It's directly it's right up here. I mean, we can have Sonic dressing up for Christmas without him being around some ice. We just can't have it. Sonic Claus, let's head to the ice. Look at all the rails. Finally, ice and snow directly ahead. Lovely jubbly. By looking at my profile picture, you can tell I'm a fan of the PS3. I can indeed. The PlayStation 3. Nice. I do hope you get it fixed. It would be fantastic if you got it fixed in time for Christmas. But really do hope you get your PS3 sorted out. Did you get your shopping done? I did. I got the last of my Christmas shopping, which was my own. I keep myself last. I always do. Christmas clothes. So I got myself a nice Christmas hoodie and Christmas pants and Christmas runners, as I always do this time of the year. So sorted, and it was actually the quickest. It just took me so quick. Normally, I am like a woman when I go clothes shopping. I'm not even joking. You know, I'm always picky. I'm never happy. But I just went in, saw this top, said, I want that top. Saw the pants, I want that. Runners, lucky for me, they had them in my size. I was in and out of the shop, I'd say, within 10 minutes. So, all went well. All went well now. What's your favourite Sonic game? Mine is Shadow the Hedgehog. I can tell. I can tell. I mean, I had a strange inkling. I wonder what that inkling was. I wonder where did that come from now. But Shadow the Hedgehog. Mine is Sonic the Hedgehog 2 because I just have the fondest memory of playing that game for the first time. It was in a Smith's Toy Store, aka at the time it was called Software Zone. Software Zone was basically the video game section of Smith's Toy Store. Smith's Toy Store is my local video game retailer, and they're an Irish business as well. So I kind of feel proud of that. You know what I mean? Because like GameStop is American, Game is obviously like UK. Even though they're not here anymore, so it's just nice, So I remember being a little kid and going into Smith's, and they had Sonic the Hedgehog 2. On the Sega Mega Drive on the counter, the TV, and I played a demo of it, and I loved it, and it's just a fun memory. But apart from that fun memory, I just think that game itself is just quality, and I just can't think of any other game that I like more than Sonic the Hedgehog 2. It's a fantastic game, so it is. Keep the ice in the Game Boy. Ha! Keep the ice in the Game Boy. That would break the Game Boy, wouldn't it? Thanks again for the favour. No problem. It was an offer you couldn't refuse. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. This is only pure gangster the way you were. The favour, it's done. The job is done. It's done. The job is done. No, it sounds like something out of The Godfather or something. The favour. No problem. Sonic 1 is my least. Your least favourite is the game that started the series. Shame on you. Shame on you, Shadow. In true Shadow fashion. You should be ashamed of yourself. I'm only joking. Okay, so the ice is... Here we are. And it's raining. If only that was snow now. Wait, I can't actually see it's so dark. That's not ice, is it? The ice is up here. What am I saying? No, I'm going to have to wait now until it gets the morning time. Daytime, so we can actually see the ice, like, up close and proper. It's only a little patch, to be honest with you. Like, oh, you can't even go... Hey! I have to go up higher. I need under rail. I need to go up on top of that rail. Can I? See, if it wasn't so dark, no, this wouldn't be so annoying. Let's find the base of this rail. Where's this rail coming from? Okay, oh, bollocks. I don't want to be going that way. Can I go back? I can go back. So where is the rail that takes me all the way? Oh, here we are. I think it's just, yeah. Okay. Where are you taking me? God! I guess so getting to the ice is going to be annoying. Are you laughing or something? Because that's funny. Payment on the way. You better have my money. You better have my money by the end of the week. Or you'll be sleeping with the fishes. Terrible impression. I don't even know what the hell the impression was, to be honest. But it was terrible. Yeah, I need to get up on top of the ice. I never took notice of how annoying I was to get up on top of this before. Wait a second, what am I saying? I can just fast travel. Once the enemies are out of range. Okay, so where am I trying to go? Exactly. Wait, no, so... Okay. Jesus. I'd say, can I just fast travel... here? Yeah, that's not where... Well, yeah. There's a bit of ice there, isn't there? No, that's not ice. So I need to get the daytime so I can see properly. I got myself a bigger e-cig for myself for Christmas. The other one didn't hold much oil. Ah, handy. So, yeah, the bigger it is, the... like, long... I suppose you can get longer use out of it too, like. Hence, more oil. Ah, here we go, okay. Didn't I just use these rails earlier? Oh no, I did for this one. Yay, finally! Okay, a bit of ice. Okay. I think this is the only... I think the white represents the ice. Would be my guess anyway. So, I'll just kind of... Sonic will stand here in the freezing cold and wait for daytime. Because I said so. Because I control the game. I control you, Sonic. And the better battery life, even better. And your DS broke. Oh my god, Shadow, you're having a terrible time right now with gaming hardware. Oh my god. Like, did it break recently, or like has it like been broke for quite a while? Oh, that water is absolutely horrible. Oh my god, it's like tap water. Now I got a 5-litre bottle of water now yesterday. I actually got 15 litres of water. Keep me going for the Christmas, you know, kind of shops being closed on Christmas Day and potentially St. Stephen's Day as well. But it's like tap water. I'll give anyone advice, if you're looking for water and like they only have like what do they call it now again? The classic spring water. Make sure you're getting the mineral water. Like, make sure you're getting mineral water, because otherwise you're going to be getting tap water. I'm telling you, this is tap water. This is absolutely tap water. No, oh my god, I don't trust it at all. Those things floating on the other side of it. Not even joking. Not even joking. They're going to poison me. I'm absolutely going to poison me. Seems you're not having much local consoles. I know. Okay, peace. Does that mean you're heading out, or? Yeah, I presume that means you're heading out. Shadow, thank you so much for dropping by the live stream. Much appreciated. Have a lovely Christmas if I don't chat to you before then. And I hope you get things sorted out with your consoles. It's all tap water. Well, not really. No, not really. Not really. Not all water is tap water. Oh, look, it's starting to get bright now again. I want to find a nice spot and actually get it. See, because I haven't added in photo mode, I'm going to have to do the closest thing to photo mode. There's no weird having ice next to a volcano. Oh, this is nice now. I like that water. That is not nice. It's raining. It should be snowing. They should have added in an update for snow, I think. It would have to rain then, wouldn't it? Well, this is as Christmassy as it's going to get right now, I think. It's like an Irish. This right now is like an Irish white Christmas. A couple of patches of ice and snow, and then like 5 minutes later it just pours raining, and all the snow melts, and all the kids are crying. Welcome to Ireland. So I think they could have actually had a significant update for this time of the year. They could have had like a Christmas update where you could have had an entire snow island with like a Christmas themed story with the Sonic costume and photo mode. I'm asking for a lot, aren't I? But I just think that would have been perfect. Because all I have right now for this live stream to be like festivity and Christmassy is just like patches of ice. When I was young and stayed with my nan, she had to get the water from the water well and a long walk to get it. Jesus. That's a lot of effort to get water. I'm going to glitch my way to the top. Welcome back, Shadow. Shadow the Hedgehog is back to cause more havoc. You're very welcome back, Shadow. Thanks for coming back. Where did you go? Did you go to beat up Sonic again? Steal the Chaos Emeralds. So I'm glad I found this icy section. Don't you be beating up Sonic the Hedgehog. You hear me? Or I'll go Super Johnny on you. You think Super Sonic is bad? You've seen nothing. You've seen nothing until you've seen Super Sonic in action. Or Super Johnny in action. Yeah. She used to ask me to go, and by the time I got back, the bucket would have nothing in it because all the water would be falling out. Well, you should have gotten a better bucket. That's my advice. Well, it's a bit late now for the advice, but that would have been the advice I would have given. Get a better bucket. You know, I'm not really a fan of microtransactions and even to some extent, depending on how it's done, DLC. But what I really do love is these free little updates that the developers can add to the game over time, you know, using the wonders of the internet. We take for granted so much now the technology of the internet and what it's capable of doing, but for a developer to be able to add content, especially this kind of Christmassy content to a game that you already bought, is amazing. Because I think back to a time where when you bought your game, that was it. The entire contents of the game was included on your disc, on your cartridge, and that was it. You know, that was the entirety of the content. No more content could get added. If it was Christmas and there was no Christmas content in the game, then so be it. That was just the way it was. But now, developers using the internet can deliver to you for free at times, you know, these little Christmassy updates, and I actually really like it a lot. Again, like, I'm not a particular fan of microtransactions, especially when you're paying €70 for, you know, full price AAA game and they're like charging like €10 for a red checkered shirt at Ubisoft. Yeah, or even like DLC to an extent, where like Mortal Kombat, you know, comes to mind, like, you know, where like, you know, fighters that are, it should be in the game anyway, like, I don't know, like Melina. Oh, Melina is now available for a price. I'm like, okay. I mean, I think back to Mortal Kombat Armageddon, where they had every single fighter in the game. So that kind of DLC, you know, for me, it's questionable. You know, I question, like, how I feel about that type of DLC. Look, listen to me. Bringing Alien and Predator and Jason and Freddy and Robocop and Terminator into the game as DLC. Fuck yeah, I like that. You know, but yeah, but just this type of DLC. You know, bringing a Santa hat for Sonic into a game. You know, so close to Christmas. You know, that's nice. I like the fact that he can do that nowadays. You know, I used to have a donkey. He used to have a donkey. That's good. Well, guess the first Sonic game with Shadow. The first game with Shadow was Sonic Adventure 2. If I'm not mistaken. The good old days. It's Adventure 2. Yeah, I got it right. I sub. Thank you so much, Shadow. I'm going to sub to you now as well. Much appreciated. I have subbed to you. And gaming was playing ball, no consoles back then. We are back. No problem at all. You know, ping, was it? Ping and pong and pong ping. It was pong, wasn't it? Yeah. Pong. I wish there was more of a... I wish there was an entire island full of snow, but unfortunately there isn't. Unfortunately there is not. But there's ice. There's a little bit of snow. This is all we have to work with right now, unfortunately. This tiny amount of ice. Kind of. So let's have a proper look at Sonic and use Sonic Hat to the best of our ability. I'm actually going to try to get a photo actually of the ice. It's really, oh, I don't like the ice too much. It doesn't look. It doesn't look nice. But this is kind of this is probably as wide as it's going to get, really. It needs photo mode so bad. Bring photo mode now. Nah, I would take a photo, but it's not good enough. Thanks for subbing. No problem at all. You are very, very welcome indeed, Shadow. I'm gonna fight this Guardian. Kick its ass. Spider! It's a spider! Oh god! Stop lifting your legs. Santa Claus is falling from the heavens. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. And that is how you squash a spider. Boom. In his sample. Those bloody things weren't in the way. I can get a nice photo here. Yeah. That's actually nice now. It's a nice back row. Oh, that's nice. That is nice now. That is a nice back row. I like that now. I'll get a better one here now. Yeah, that's as good as it's going to get. That is as good as it's going to get. Look at those rock people in for the bombing. Absolutely for the bombing. I made 34 videos. Ah, nice one. I'll check some of those videos out now soon. Back in my I'll do the voice for like, back in my time, someone's asking your boss for some of your wages. I'm only joking, sorry. I'm a fan of Shadow, so I named my channel Shadow. I was thinking that. Shadow, he's alright. He's alright. I actually have never played Shadow the Hedgehog. I know people give it a lot of hate, but I mean, it is what it is. You know what I mean? If it was called Sonic 4 and the main character was Shadow the Hedgehog and it was completely different gameplay, then I understand why people would get so annoyed. But I think Sega were very clear that that it was a spin-off game. It was a game to showcase, Shadow the Hedgehog, which fans were reduced to in Adventure 2, and yeah, that's what it was. I can't say I hate it because I haven't played it, but yeah. Well, I guess history as well, the backstory behind Shadow the Hedgehog. It was created by Dr. Robotnik. Shadow, quick question for you. Is it Dr. Robotnik or Dr. Eggman? And choose your answer correctly, because your life may determine on the answer you provide. Just saying. So yeah, created by Dr. Robotnik's grandfather as the ultimate life form. A pretty good story now, to be honest with you. I love how we can use guns. It's so different, isn't it? It's was by Dimps. Sonic 4. Hello, JTK. How are you? You are very, very welcome to Green Hill Gaming. Merry Christmas to you. Welcome to my Christmassy live stream of Sonic Frontiers, where Santa Claus has come to town and Sonic Frontiers and dressed up for Christmas. And I can tell you that you can get this costume for absolutely free across all platforms. All you have to do is go to your store, go to your console store. So if it's PlayStation Store. If it's Xbox Live Arcade, whatever the hell it's called. Sorry, Phil. And if it's Nintendo, it is the eShop. And if it's Steam, I presume it'll be on the Steam thing. But basically, you just go to your store, your online store, and you download it for absolutely free. Then you go to menu, go to extra, and you change into your Christmassy costume. So I hope that has helped. Dr. Robotnik, good man yourself, or woman, or however you identify yourself as. Good answer. Correct answer. Correct answer. Dr. Eggman has a daughter. Yeah. It's crazy. I thought it was his granddaughter, no? Was Maria his daughter? I thought it was his niece or something. It's niece or granddaughter or something. Anyway, cousin or I don't know, I'm confused. That water was horrible. Sorry, I got water there yesterday and this has got a very heavy taste to it, Yeah. I don't like it at all. I wonder will it show in cutscenes? It probably won't show in certain cutscenes anyway, please. Maria! Yep, Maria. But is that her daughter, though? Are you sure it's her daughter? Or his daughter? Well, we are out of the ice and into the volcano, into the flames. Yeah, it's a real pity that they didn't actually have a full-on snow island, because they have a desert terrain. They have like a wooded terrain as well, and it just seems like a wasted opportunity not to include like a full-on snowy, icy, like wintry island. You know, especially with this Christmas outfit as well. You know, I have a question: is it Maria or else Ellie? I don't even know who that is. Ellis. I can't even pronounce it. I don't know who she is. Well, I know that Maria is in Sonic Adventure 2, but I just don't know if it's his daughter. I don't know. It's such a tiny Christmas hat. Hey! Who did that? You up there, come here. Get down here, get down here! Hey! You dare hit me. No. Do not hit me again. I actually am going to start a new game, but I'm not gonna like do a full-on third playthrough from start to finish. I did 2 playthroughs. Absolutely loved every second of them. First was normal mode, second was hard mode. I'm not going to do like a full third playthrough. I'm not going to like perfect it or anything. Just want to make the most of this Christmas outfit. You know. So, back to title. Well, I might as well save the progress here. Be very careful that I don't overwrite my progress. I did that before when I completed my first playthrough. Guess if Shadow died. What do you mean? Shadow can't die. Is really Johnny's daughter? Yeah, you heard it here first. Yeah, Maria is in fact my daughter. Yep. It's all been revealed on Green Hill Gaming today. So, new game. Hard, 100%. high speed, of course. It's a pity. Well, let's skip this. No, I actually won't. The shadow die? When did Shadow die? Why am I only hearing about this now? That was Dr. Robotnik. And thank you, Shadow, for referring to him as he's true title. So there he is now arriving on the Starfall Islands trying to possess their ancient technology.
Uploading AI program now.
Trying to hack in and doesn't go too well. But the ancients are far more powerful and more intelligent as well than Dr. Robotnik. At the end of Sonic Adventure 2, oh, he sacrifices himself, doesn't he? Kind of a bit like how
it's all coming online.
the ancient secrets will be mine. Not quite, Robotnik. Not quite. So it's a bit like how Sage sacrifices herself.
Status report. Answer me.
Simulations complete. Executing protective initiative.
What? No! No!
He gets sucked into cyberspace. This is a cyber world created by the ancients to preserve their memories, their dreams, and their desires. There's the gang.
Starfall Islands.
How exciting!
How exciting!
Track the Chaos Emeralds here, right? Let's find out what drew them here.
Well, because he sacrifices himself to save the world. That's right, I completely forgot about that. And the Shadow in Heroes and Shadow the Hedgehog is fake! What? As in like literally fake. As in the Sonic lore, he's actually fake. Then who is he then? He's a fake.
Some kind of atmospheric charge. Hang on.
They're all being sucked into cyberspace. With a big little Christmas hat. The fake is Shadow Android. God, you know your Shadow lore. I'll tell you that much now. I did not know that. So officially, Shadow the Hedgehog is no more. He's dead. That would probably explain why he's not in. Wait a second. Isn't he in Sonic Forces? No. He's in Sonic Forces. He's controlling the fake. Wait, who's controlling the fake? I'm so confused now. If you could be a creator in Sonic, who would you be? Oh, character, sorry. If I could be a character in Sonic, who would I be? I'll tell you one thing, I would not be Robotnik. Because, just imagine, no matter how hard you try to twomp Sonic and his plans, he just loses every single time. So I would want to be him anyway, I'll tell you that much. I think the obvious answer would be Sonic, really. That would be the obvious one. The dead Shadow is controlling the fake. How? When did I miss all this? What's this now? Some kind of fandom or something? Fandom lore. What's this? Where's this coming from? No. How come I wasn't informed of this? Oh, I'm actually going to, can I do it now? I'm going to go to 4K mode Mode. First playthrough was 4K. Second playthrough was 60 frames per second. Even though this is not going to be a full playthrough, I'm going to switch over to graphics priority. So we're going to go 60 frames or 30 frames now. So you probably notice that. God Almighty, I can notice it straight away. Oh my God! I think when you go back to 30 frames per second, you notice it. I might as well get the. I don't know if my lovely viewers are picking it up, but this is now in 4K. It all depends on whether you have a 4K screen or not. But I know you would say that. Are you psychic? And he lost his memory. He lost his memory. How do you know all this? Tell me. Oh, I missed one. That's fine. Leave cyberspace. You would be called Johnny Talks. You would talk them all to death if you were in a game. Ha! Oh God, funny but true.
Amy?
Funny but true.
Looks like I'm the only one who made it out of that. Whatever it was. Whew.
Mortal,
Ugh. Hello?
you have done the impossible. You have escaped cyberspace through your own power. You are the key.
Key, huh? Sure beats being called a rodent. Are you saying I can rescue my friends?
Find the Chaos Emeralds. Destroy the Titans. Tear down the walls between dimensions.
Yeah, okay, sure. How about a little context? Hello?
If only he knew who he was talking to.
Oh well. Some direction is better than none. Here we go.
Because he's actually talking to the final boss of the game, the end. This ancient entity that destroyed an ancient civilization. So this time I am going to just speed. I'm not going to do a third playthrough. I'm not going to do a third playthrough. I'm not going to do a playthrough. Yeah, that can talk. I'm tempted, but I'm not going to. But like for this live stream, it's like special, like Christmassy live stream, where Sonic has dressed up for Christmas. I am just going to like do what the game is telling me to do, instead of like trying to perfect everything. Nap time in 5 minutes. Okie dokie, it's nice to relax the soul and relax the bones, relax the muscles. Have you played Shadow the Hedgehog? I have not. I have not. But you know what? No, I'm tempted to. I'm tempted to. I might order it and do a live stream of it so you can watch it. Is it on the GameCube? I didn't even know it was on the GameCube. I know it was on PS2, but I never knew it was on the GameCube. I know how to do a homing attack. Come on now. This is my third time playing it. Yes, when you're old. Oh well, any age really. Nice to have an old knack. Oh, it's a real shame that you can't do a New Game Plus. It really is, because if I had New Game Plus, I'd have all my abilities. Oh yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, the official Sonic Frontier soundtrack is available across all music platforms for absolutely free, including Spotify, which is a kick in the teeth for me because I got the digital deluxe edition of Sonic Frontiers, which cost me €10 extra, and they gave me a mini soundtrack. I know the full soundtrack, the full like 6 hour plus soundtrack is available for free. I'm like, what the hell, Sonic team, Sega, what the hell? But it's a fantastic soundtrack, as you can hear right now. Everything is so quiet right now and mysterious right now, but the more you get into the game, the more you understand what's going on around you, the soundtrack starts to kind of get a bit more upbeat slightly, you know. What did you do to get this outfit? Was it DLC? Oh no, it's absolutely free. I really hope I can help you here, JTK. This outfit is absolutely free across all platforms, and it is available to everyone. All you need to do is go to your store, your online store on your console. So if it's the PlayStation, you go to your PlayStation Store. If it's the Xbox, I don't even know what it's called on the Xbox. It's the Xbox Store, Xbox Arcade, Xbox Live. I don't know what it is, but I'm sure you'll figure it out if you're an Xbox player. If you're a Nintendo player, you go to the eShop, and if it's Steam, I think it's just available in the Steam Store or something like that. But you don't have to do anything. It's absolutely free. And it's available to anyone across all platforms. Will be a pensioner soon. And PS2 and Xbox. I have to leave. No problem, Shadow. Thank you so much for being a part of this live stream and for telling me something I don't even know about Shadow. It's crazy to know. So thank you for that. And have a Merry Christmas, Shadow. And I will catch you in the next live stream. Bye bye, everyone. And I have a happy and peaceful Christmas. Enjoy it. Thank you so much. I'll be talking to you before, during, and after Christmas. So thank you. And you as well, Dad. And enjoy your nap. And I will talk soon. I knew it was free. Okay, so you don't have. So what did you do? Oh, so what did I do? So again, you go to the store. You go to your console store, and you just download it. So if you were getting deals, so if you were getting V-Bucks, same thing. It will show up under the Sonic the Hedgehog Frontiers page, and it will be an outfit, and it will be you just download it. See that? I will talk to you soon. Enjoy the rest of your day. Combat in Sonic Frontiers, it really is good. You know, I think up until now, most 3D Sonic games, you were just doing your traditional homing attack. You were just flying through the level from one end to the other end, and even though it was 3D, like, you know, you were still just rushing through the levels, doing your basic homing attack. Whereas now everything is more in depth. You know, there's a lot more to do. There's a lot more to explore, and there's a lot more different types of attacks to mess around with. Right now, I don't actually have any objective. Ninja! It's Ninja, it's the Fortnite streamer. Not really, but you start off the game with your basic homing attack, so you can even do like 2 little dodge as well. But the more skill points you get, you'll be able to unlock more abilities. Again, here is the Santa outfit. Again, a pity you can't have a photo mode, because you'll be able to see that costume a lot better through the photo mode. I'm so tempted to do a third playthrough, but I'm not. Oh God, I can't. I have too many games to get stuck into. I cannot, for the life of me, do a third playthrough of Sonic Frontiers. That would be insane. I mean, I am insane, but that would be just extra insane. That would be, can I get an extra, you know, can I get a side order of extra on top of my extra? A side order of insanity on top of my insanity. But yeah, no third playthrough. I'll return to Sonic Frontiers when there's a significant amount of content coming to Sonic Frontiers in the future. So when that happens, I will be playing a lot more of Sonic Frontiers. I remember doing that puzzle for the first time, and I thought they all had to face the door, and I was getting all confused and everything. That's actually quite easy then. Say hello to Sonic Claus. He's all ready for Christmas. I'd say Sonic team are already hard at work on the sequel to Sonic Frontiers, I would say. Oh no. And that was the end of Sonic. So there's going to be new playable characters, new story content, new challenges, forum mode, and I think a couple of other little things as well coming to Sonic Frontiers. And I believe we're absolutely free. It's so nice. It's what I was saying earlier, but like, it's so nice when game developers take that approach to, you know, post-game content. You know, we've got so many games that have microtransactions, as I mentioned earlier. I'm talking about full-priced games here, and you know, like 80, 90 euros, dollars, pounds, whatever, and they'd be literally charging like €10 for like a red checkered shirt or something. You know what I mean? Or DLC then in games. Like, I feel like I'm singling out Mortal Kombat all the time when I refer to like DLC that I'm not particularly a fan of. But when you think of it, of a game like Mortal Kombat, and you think of these characters like Shang Tsung, Mortal Kombat, Mileena, Blanka, Noob Saibot, etc., which are like characters in that series. So when the developers decide to make those characters available as DLC, like, oh hi everyone, we're pleased to announce that Mileena is now in the game, and you have to pay for it. I just, like, I think back to Mortal Kombat Armageddon, that had every character in the game. And there was online back then. So they could have chosen to do what they do now, which is charge for additional characters. But I don't mind when they bring in guest fighters. I don't have a problem with that. And everyone's gonna look at it differently. Oh, it costs more to make games now. And to those people, I feel like strangling them, because they're the same people that like shat all over like Nintendo Wii. Oh, look at our shit graphics. We want better graphics. Come on, Sony, give us realistic graphics. come on, power specs, and it's because of those power, it's because of that power and specs that we're in this situation, you know. So there's that. People will look at the situation from that point of view, you know, that it costs money to make these games now, a lot more money than what it used to, and you know, and also, you know, it just might, I don't know. They're going to look at it differently, but I look at it the way I look at it. You know, I just think, like charging money like from Melina and then what will come to the game is like, either bring her to the game or don't bring her to the game, but don't charge money to bring her to the game. That's how I look at it. But yeah, and then you look at like games like Sonic Frontiers, and they just give you like this DLC for free. You know, something as simple as a Christmas hat and a Christmas jacket. But then like into next year, like they're going to have like playable characters and new story content. It's nice. Monster Hunter does a lot of free content as well. A lot of like cool costumes and whatnot. Splatoon does it as well. They bring in new weapons and gear as well. So it's nice when a game developer can do that. You know, you buy your game and they can add more to that game. Not additional cost. He just lifted up into the air.
Return to the digital dimension again.
Okay, Mysterious Voice is actually the final boss at the end.
Use that gear to bridge the gap between dimensions.
Oh, Sonic, if only you knew who you were talking to. But how can he? He's arrived in this mysterious island. Has no clue what's going on around him. Poor guy.
It is not enough to make the connection. 1 year will not suffice. Hunt down another target and take its gear.
You know, so you know what's mental? Apart from me. One of the key abilities in Sonic Frontiers is for Psyloop. You know, it's used to
Use the gear as you have done before.
it's used to effectively combat enemies, strategically combat enemies. Like if there's an enemy that has a shield, you can use the Psyloop attack to break down that shield. You can also use it to reveal treasure and activate various items across the Starfall Islands. So it's one of the key abilities in the game. I remember leading up to the launch of Sonic Frontiers, I was talking about another 2D Sonic game actually. I think I just would love if they made a new 2D Sonic game. You know, that coexists with 3D Sonic. We've got 3D Mario and 2D Mario, so there's no reason why 3D and 2D Sonic can't coexist like they've always have, anyway, over the years. Anyway, so I was talking about like an idea for like Sonic Mania 2 or whatever. And I was saying, you know what would be good? Like, you know, obviously new zones, you know, new levels. But I just had to. I remember saying to myself, like, I thought back to Sonic 2 when they introduced the spin dash, and that became like a staple for like future 2D Sonic games, or the spin dash. So I remember saying to myself, what they need to do is have like a new ability, like a new gimmick, basically, a new gimmicky ability. That's pretty much what the Soil Loop is. The Soil Loop is very, like, it's like Sonic's next ability, you know.
Return to cyberspace as many times as it takes.
The end knows that the longer that he is in cyberspace, the more damage it does to him. So it's nice going back, playing the game a second, third time, knowing everything, like knowing who this mysterious voice is, knowing what cyberspace is, knowing what's going on, knowing the full picture. Oh, it's nice when you see the costume up close and personal. It's a pity it's not in every cutscene. It's only in those kind of like it is technically a cutscene, but not quite. You know, it's nice to go back and not care about perfecting the cyberspace levels, because I have perfected cyberspace levels twice. Once in the main game, and twice in arcade mode, which is a mode that has every single cyberspace level all together. So I'm not going to go for the S rank or anything. Like, this is only for this live stream. Me starting a new game in Sonic Frontiers to showcase the Christmas costume, Sonic Claus. Again, this fantastic, glorious soundtrack, the full Sonic Frontiers soundtrack, 6 hours of music, is available for absolutely free. Which actually annoys me. I mentioned earlier, annoys me. I paid for the Digital Deluxe edition. So I paid €10 extra for the Digital Deluxe edition. Which they gave you a mini soundtrack. Along with an art book as well. To be fair, there's a digital art book as well. But still, like, I paid for this mini soundtrack, and now the full soundtrack is available for free. I'm like, what the hell? And another mode that's coming for Sonic Frontiers in the not so distant future, for free, is a jukebox. And I can only presume that a jukebox is, well, I don't know if it had the entire soundtrack, but I'm guessing like it's going to have some bit of music. So I just feel like people who purchased the Digital Deluxe edition kind of got robbed when you stop and think about it. You robbed me, Sonic Team. You robbed me. You know something. If Sonic, Sega Team, and IGN were not so secretive about Sonic, I can't say it. Fuck. If they just weren't so cloak and dagger, right, about Sonic Frontiers, I think it would have went down a lot better than what it did with players. They would have understood the game so much more. You know, like, they didn't want to spoil too much about the game's story, possibly, yeah, but like, This game is so much more than what people saw and thought last summer. So much more. Get the Chaos Emerald. Yes, that's it. I can hear it shining. I can hear it shining. What am I saying? What am I saying? It's always nice to see the Chaos Emeralds play a big part in a modern Sonic the Hedgehog game. Because I can remember collecting my first Chaos Emerald in my first Sonic the Hedgehog game, which was on the Sega Master System, the first Sonic on the Master System. And it was by accident. It was pure by accident because I mean there was no internet, obviously, back then. I don't even think I had any like walkthrough or anything back then, and it was just me playing the game. So I accidentally fell off a pit, and you drop down, and there's a Chaos Emerald right beside you. That's my very first time picking up a Chaos Emerald, so it's nice that they still play a big part. It would have been probably cooler if they were hidden. You know, I think for an open world, they definitely should do it in the next game. Maybe in the next game they should have a kind of story arc where the Chaos Emeralds are lost, and you have to find the lost Chaos Emeralds to bring peace back to the land or whatever. You know, I do like the idea of finding the Chaos Emeralds. That would be really cool if they brought that back, because that's something. Wait a second, that is something that was actually exclusive. Yeah, exclusive to the Sega Master System version of Sonic the Hedgehog, because in the Mega Drive version, like the main version, you would get a Chaos Emerald by collecting enough rings, and then when you go to the goal, the end of the level, you go to your bonus special stage, and then you'd have the opportunity to collect the Chaos Emerald. But in the Master System version, they were actually hidden. They were literally hidden, and that's that was never done before. That was never done before. So when you consider now that Sonic the Hedgehog has now gone full open world, open zone, I think having lost scattered Chaos Emeralds, you know, throughout this massive space, like hidden away, I think that would make a lot of sense. So yeah, I would absolutely love if they did that. Oh, look at Sonic, he's all dressed up for Christmas. I love that now. Okay. Where do we go next? Oh. They're not telling me where to go next. Okay. Because normally, oh, there we are. Another Guardian, I suspect. I really feel like Sonic Frontiers 2 will be the true sequel. Will be a true sequel. You know, like you think of games like Mortal Kombat 2. You know, to me that's the perfect sequel. You know, they just doubled everything. Everything was doubled. You know, the visual quality, the audio quality, the amount of characters, the amount of stages, fatalities, the gore. They just literally doubled everything. So I think Sonic Frontiers 2, if they decide to call it that, will be everything will be doubled. I think it will feel like a lot more of a, you know, traditional open world game, in the sense of like you'll be able to kind of like really approach things however you want to approach them. Such for friends. Here we go. Oh, no. Well, there's a challenge right there. It would be foolish of me to ignore it. So I'm not going to ignore it. So there's not really much to showcase, has to be said, with a costume. There's nothing you can really get out of a costume. It's a pity that, you know, that I have already completed the game twice. You know, because if I didn't complete the game, I'd be naturally playing and progressing through this game dressed up as a Santa, or Santa hat. So I would be able to get a much better use out of the costume if that was the case. But no, I've completed the game twice now, so I'm not really that motivated to do a full third playthrough. So, unfortunately, there's nothing really much I can get out of this costume in my, current state of the game. But if it's lovely, like just someone waking up on Christmas morning, getting this game for the first time, that they can actually have this costume. That's a nice thing, So Amy used it. Oh, I'm gonna fight this thing first. So again, using the side loop to reveal the enemies. It really is such a. I think it's a staple. But you can definitely sense that it's going to be a move that will be used in traditional or in future Sonic games. A bit like how when they introduced the spin dash, and you use the spin dash to like break through parts of the environment, or like go much quicker up loop to loops and defeating enemies in a certain way. Like it just became a staple for future Sonic the Hedgehog games, and I feel like side loop is going to be like that as well. So I will be right back. I will not be long, so I will talk to you very, very soon. Yo, person with an extremely long YouTube name. You are very, very welcome to Green Hill Gaming for this special Christmassy live stream of Sonic Frontiers, where Sonic, aka Sonic Claus, has dressed up for Christmas in his lovely Christmas hat, literally little, and Christmas jacket. So, Marine Uzagi Nokuril 101 in brackets Noel. So your name will be Noel. I will call you Noel, if that's okay. And I am going to, or it could be Noel. Is it Noel or Noel? Unless I have actually subscribed to your channel, because I really appreciate you dropping by my live stream and watching my live stream. Okay, but let's save Amy. Well, attempt to save Amy, at least. She's trapped inside this cyber ball.
Is that you?
Hello? Is someone there? Help me!
Hang on. Maybe messing with the ruins will fix things.
So it's nice that you can see the Christmas costume in these type of cutscenes. I don't see what the difference was between that cutscene and the previous cutscene, honestly. So why he was wearing the Christmas costume in the previous cutscene and not wearing it in this cutscene, I don't understand.
Sonic, are you alright?
Me? You're the one who's only half here.
I feel fine, but that energy that was holding me prisoner went into you.
I've been infused with weird zappy stuff before. Besides, I feel like it gave me some kind of boost.
Well, in that case, we need to get moving. If I was trapped, I'm sure Tails was too.
Good call. I'll scout around and find you later. Deal?
Deal. Be careful.
Careful? Where's the fun in that?
You are the key. Be empowered with this technique.
I love doing these challenges. Starts off pretty easy, but as you progress through the game, they get a little bit more challenging, but nothing that I can't handle. So unlike my previous Sonic Frontiers live streams, I won't be going for a full third playthrough, so I won't be completing this map 100%. It's just for this live stream, I just wanted to show off the Sonic costume, which it just looks pretty cool. Again, I just love the fact that in today's world of gaming, that developers can do this. They can take advantage of the technology of the internet, which we do take for granted. We do, and that's for every generation. Whether that's a 13-year-old, 30-year-old, 60-year-old, we all take for granted the technology of the internet, what it's capable of doing. And when it comes to games, like the fact that we're now in a generation of like, you buy a game, you complete the game, you experience everything the game has to offer, but they can add more to the game using the internet, and that is just fantastic. Like, it's Christmas around the corner, so the fact that they can add in this, Christmas costume to the game, it's great. Always be sure to lock on. Even though this is one of the first Guardians of the game, I personally think this is the most annoying battle of the entire game. It's because of the rings, the energy rings. It's such a nightmare. As you can see, I love fighting Titans stuff, Guardians and Titans, but particularly the Guardians, the sheer scale of them. It's almost like you're fighting the final boss of the Sonic game every time you come across them. I have no idea what's happening there. It's not too much hassle this time around. Fighting this enemy. Lovely juggly. that went exceptionally well. On hard mode as well, may I add. And I can show that. Can I show that? Yes, look, hard mode. To be honest with you, this is a Sonic game, so when they say hard mode, you know, it's basically for people who grew up playing Sonic. So it's not really hard mode. I think they should add in an extra difficulty mode. Okay, I'm going to have to end the live stream. I am sorry for being so abrupt. Thank you so much for watching the live stream. Much appreciated. Merry Christmas, and I will catch you in the next live stream. Thanks so much for watching.